This is not your normal discussion where we talk about the hard topics uncensored and unfiltered. This is not your normal discussion where we talk about the hard topics uncensored and unfiltered. This is not your normal discussion.
Hello, everyone, and welcome back to another episode of Not Your Normal Discussion. I am your host, Queen Pedii.
I'm Tryst. Hope nothing's amiss, but you're blessed.
Man, Samurai with two eyes.
And your boy Kenny.
As he's driving. All right. So I hope you guys, like always, have had a great week. I got some stuff from Amazon this week. This thing, it's a microphone. I've been annoying our editor with it all week. He is so tired of this mic. He is so tired of it. And he's probably going to edit this out because he's so tired of this microphone. But don't edit it out. It's okay. But yeah, I got that. A seatbelt for my dog and the dog treat molds. So I'm make some yogurt and strawberry dog treats for my pup. What else did I do? Yeah, that's it. That's it. Yeah.
Well, my weekend was a little bit challenging. I know I be doing, or at least I was doing the whole, serving food in the local area in the Lower East Side, and also picking up food donations for it, which has become more important since, right now, Washington Square Park Mutual Aid is restructuring things and they can't reimburse for like getting groceries right now. But my cart was breaking down on me. Like I was cut up in several places, including my thigh.
Oh no! Oh shit!
Yeah,
Sir.
like it was like the joint was breaking down on me. I was trying to fix the wheels multiple times. So right now I'm gonna have to postpone on doing the cooking, although somebody else, they have a car and they're talking about helping with their mutual aid. So that might be something that I'll be promoting in the future. But in the meantime, I've been working on my writing, working on the YouTube channel, Holy Balloon Jabronis. So not all terrible things. Karina.
Yeah.
Hey, what's up?
She's at the beach, honey. She said, I'm here to come through at the beach with the curls. I'm here for it.
That's looking good.
Yes, honey. You want to give us an update of your time in Puerto Rico?
Yes. So I'm in Puerto Rico, of course. And Grandma, could I put you on a video? So this is my grandmother.
Hello. Hola.
Hey, Carolina.
And my daughter's out in the ocean. We're having a day at the beach. So you can see San Juan Fort from here. So let me see if I can show I'll turn my, I could do that here.
Yeah.
So back there, all the way in the background, you can see San Juan, some of the fort.
Okay.
And this is the beach.
Nice. It's beautiful.
Yeah, it is.
And you can see, look at the water.
Yes,
Yeah, it's
blue.
You can literally see the bottom.
Oh my God.
Look, you can see my whole feet. And then of course you see my kid over there.
Yeah, please don't drop your phone and
right.
I got a case on it.
Oh well.
So we're just having a lot of fun here.
Okay. You're winding. Okay. I have.
I'll see y'all in about 2 weeks. So I'll update you again next week.
Okay. All right. So look at what I have.
Oh, you got a microphone. All right. See y'all.
See you. Love you. See you soon.
She's having a moment.
That was nice of her to drop in. Right on time.
Good old
Yes.
time.
Mhm.
It's me. I'm learning valuable lessons. That's all I can say right now. But keep it positive, keep it moving. Right now I'm dog sitting, making some extra money.
What's the pup up?
It is right. He is right here chilling. His name is
Hey.
Hey dude. Dude. What's up? Hey. Say hey to the people out there.
It's good, dude.
He in a lot of pain.
My dog heard me talking to the dog, came down.
Oh wow.
Jealousy. Go sit down, Renee.
Well, as you can see, I'm coming from New York from a dentist appointment. I had earlier.
Hold on. Are you talking, Glenn? No. Okay, go ahead.
I'm coming from a dentist appointment from New York. I had to get my tooth, get my whole jaw checked out. Been too much pain. But other than that, I got some places, workshops and stuff that I'm hosting and that I'm doing and going to. Should be good. I'm kid free until like September. I'll say like the 7th. So I'm kid free, so I get to do a whole bunch of stuff and not, yelling at a kid or doing something crazy, But other than that, yeah, I'm enjoying my freedom, man. And it sounds sad, but I'm enjoying my freedom right now.
It's not sad. You should be glad. Now you can rest in peace.
Yo, I get to stay up. I've been watching my Golden Girls nonstop.
Being a friend.
I don't know how be watching Golden Girls. I'm also watching The Boys too, as well.
Okay.
Yeah, I just finished watching my old movies that I used to watch when I was younger. So I'm excited.
Awesome. Okay, you guys. So our topics for this episode will be Nicki Minaj exposed by her assistant or ex-assistant or somebody, Brian Fox, and if a white nationalist pushing the Keep Bay Bridge white movement should be allowed to run for New York State Senate. Is technology slowly killing us? And in the public eye, in our eyes as well, do you believe that a successful man will date a poor woman? And will a successful woman, and in the public eye and your eyes as well, do you believe that a successful man will date a poor woman, but a successful woman will not date a poor man? All right, you guys. Now a word from our sponsors.
Artemis of the Dodecatheon is a fantastical whirlwind of action, strong characters, mystery quests, and a lot of drama. 4.9 stars on Inkit. Purchase it on Amazon today. A to Z Creations is a Black woman-owned business that creates customized items such as rolling trays, clothing, tumblers, glasses, bags, jewelry, and more.
All right, you guys, welcome back. So as I said, our first topic is about Nicki Minaj getting exposed by her ex-assistant, friend, whoever. So basically on Monday, I want to say Monday, was it Monday? Yeah, Monday. So on Monday, yeah. Was it Monday?
Something like that, yeah.
Monday, between them 2 days, someone made a fake account with a stock photo, and they are laying it low and spreading it wide on Nicki Minaj, okay? They are putting her business in the street. They are talking about how she knew that her husband was a rapist. Okay, and she still married that man. And basically why she doesn't like Megan Thee Stallion. The number that, they also put out the number that she used to harass Jennifer. Mm-hmm. And what else? They put out her son name.
What was it? Amadeus
Pedii.
Is that from his family? What the hell kind of name is Cyril?
Cyril, like Cyril, the Bajonet. Cyril was an Italian name, I think.
Okay. Then
yeah.
what?
I don't know. You know, they weird as fuck. I'm gonna be honest, I am not a Nicki lover, okay? I do not like her. Her attitude sucks. Her music is not the same. I used to actually bump her music, but then, she married this rapist, and I just said, nah, I'm good. No, seriously, the moment she started dating him and it came out that he was a rapist, oh no, I deleted all her fucking music. I deleted it. And I unfollowed her and blocked her. So I actually can't even see Nicki's page. So yeah. And it's real interesting. Like, it's just like, what girl? Like, they said that you could find, well, we already knew this, but they said that we could find her address on the sex offender registry.
Well,
and
what time they registered?
Yeah. And that they rent homes. She owes $173 million since 2016. I'm pretty sure she's on a payment plan. I mean, girl, and the Barbs reported the Twitter account and the Instagram and got it shut down. Oh, they also said the Shade Room is on her payroll, which is very interesting because they showed their fucking hands. They really did. It's funny because, like, as this stuff was coming out, they said nothing. But the moment that Nicki Minaj came on to say that the stuff wasn't true, oh, here they go. Nicki Minaj said this isn't true. Nah, y'all on the payroll. We know it now, boo-boo. Y'all showed y'all hand. Y'all should have been picked up on this story. That was a big story. All right, anybody else?
I mean, I definitely believe the leaks more so just because it's in line with what you see a lot of with Nicki's character if you're looking beyond. I'll give Nicki credit for her bars. Like, Nicki, she's always gonna be one of the best out there. But like her character, like for example, with Queen Pedii, I'm sure she was groomed to some degree because, like, I think he was 20 at the time, she was 16 when they first got together. And she has a long legacy of being cool with abusers.
Can I be real about that? She ain't get groomed. Let me tell you something. Every 16-year-old girl has that moment when they have a crush on a guy that's older. Yes. I had one of those crushes.
But that's natural to have a crush.
Yes. She had they were never boyfriend and girlfriend when they were younger. Let's get that straight. They were not together when they were younger. This is them getting together. She just had a big ass crush on that man. That's it.
But think about how deep that crush would have to be for her to have known what he was in jail for and still attack his victim. And like be associated with people who are saying things that they're gonna have their way with her.
Because she don't care.
Yeah, but it's not just that she don't care about that. Like, she has a history like that. Jennifer Ho, her brother Giovanni. She chooses the side of victims. I mean, of a victimizer.
The abusers. Yeah, she sides with the abusers. She paid for her brother's lawyer when he raped his stepdaughter. Like, are you fucking serious? And the Barbs. Get your lives. And you know what? I don't want y'all in our comments talk about, oh, you're a Nicki hater. Yup.
I I don't say I'm a hater of her, cause think about it, rappers do evil shit all the time. I'm still listening to that music, but I'm like, yeah, that's an evil motherfucker, and they have no redeeming qualities because they stay on the same energy. It's not like some like retrospective. I'm looking back and like, yeah, there's some fuck shit. It's like no, like you're consistently on the fuck shit time, and like for example, the shit with. And the only thing I can see, because people are calling it fake, the only thing I can see where people were like, I don't know about that was with the IRS and $173 million. But I mean, if you look at Trump and like all his issues with that and whether he's a billionaire, and there's a study that came out that says the IRS like targets poor people over rich people because rich people still have lawyers. While they'll work that shit out with them eventually, but poor people don't have the lawyers to like really like drag out the IRS's time. So I don't know about 173 million, but I do believe, especially with the whole, we know
it's a big number.
We know how Wayne was fighting Birdman though for like his money, and like remember I brought up Ashita, all these like him, Drake, and Nicki, they were all being fed off of. So they probably in some serious debt for real that we don't see just because we know the riches that they have that they play with. But also the whole thing about her sleeping with Wayne, sleeping with Drake, and there might be a video is like, I believe that too, because Lil Wayne has talked about when he was younger and like Birdman getting him high on weed and a bunch of guys wanted him while like he got top for the first time at 14 and everything like that. And him telling that to Lil Twist, like, you know, that's like his normal because that's been normalized to him. And if you're in a crew like that, them trying to bust you down when you come into the group as the first female to prove your worth to the group, that's some real shit. And it's like, it's more of like why Nicki would be okay with a lot of the abuse shit that is around her because she's continued to stay within these groups that normalize abuse. So I believe it, and I feel it's sad, but it's also like, all right, at some point you got to choose to whether you on the side of evil or not, and she's chosen.
Yeah.
Call me what you want to call me. That's a damn shame. Y'all know me, and I don't like getting into other people's business because I really, really am hardcore. Feel like it's not our business, and it's unfortunate that they superstars, so the business gets pushed out there. But this one, I will speak about. This is fucking buffoon. Like and I actually had respect for her. I actually really fucking liked her as an artist. This shit right here, this shit makes me want to go against everything I've ever fucking said and never wants me to listen to a heap of your music ever fucking again. Because if there's one thing I despise, is rape and abuse. And for you to like, what? Like, I'm even flabbergasted hearing this shit. It's insane. It is damn near ignorant.
You just said damn near ignorant.
That's all I gotta say.
Child, go ahead, Kenny.
Yeah, I never liked her. Yeah, I never liked her in the first place. To this day, I still don't like her. But for you to defend a rapist and abuse or whatever the fuck is going on, you know, it's like, bitch, you knew your brother loved little girls, little kids, whatever the case might be.
Well, they were both teenagers, and he basically took her by knife point.
He's not talking about Kenneth. He's talking about her brother.
Okay, my bad.
Yeah, I just feel as though it's like anybody who defend rapists or abuser, I don't have respect for you. You know, it's like keep it pushing. Don't come my way. Yeah. But and it kind of hard. It's kind of sucks because her fans, it's like her diehard fans. They're not gonna change on her. Majority of them might even not change on her. So it's like they feel as though that's whatever happened in her personal life, that's her. But we like her music. We're gonna support her because of her music. Mm-hmm. But some people just support her music because they like it and they don't give a fuck about her personal life. That's everybody's personal life, you know. So it kind of sucks. So to this day, I still don't like the girl, even if she's from Trinidad or where the fuck she's from. I still don't respect it. She know better not to go back to Trinidad because they don't play that shit.
I mean, they when she comes there, they glorify her like queen though. Like they treat her like royalty.
That's like
I haven't ever seen her go to Trinidad.
No,
yes, she's gone to like Carnival and like worked with artists out there too. Yeah.
Oh, is that the picture with the thing? Is that in Trinidad where she looked like a little feathered?
That might be. I don't know. I know she was like performing on stage. Yeah,
she looked really nice. See, this is the thing. She's beautiful, gorgeous, but that fucking attitude, and everybody knew she. So like that wasn't no surprise when I saw that slide, honey. I was like, oh, we can't do that.
But that to me is like the least of it. It's all the other shit. Like we know Nicki is that type of person that like will flip on you if you don't swear 100% loyalty and fealty to her. Treat her like the god queen.
She is not the fucking mafia. You're not the mafia, bitch. You're not the mafia. You didn't start nobody's career. Your career got started by Lil' Kim, ma'am. Okay? You are not God. You don't, because like yesterday, they had some stupid ass trend on fucking Twitter talking about some no Nicki, no career. Yeah. Are you fucking serious?
I will give her credit though to some degree for opening doors. Like,
no. She opened no doors. No. Like MC Light, Queen Latifah.
They were the original door
They
openers.
opened the doors.
They did, but Nicki came in.
Just said, okay, let me go on and open it. Like she is not the one that started it for these women.
She's not the only one who's like a door opener, but without Nicki, this current brand of female rap doesn't have the same length and longevity that
Trina.
Yeah, Trina was big.
We're not even gonna forget her. Like, let's be real. Let's be real. Sometimes Nicki's flow is like Trina.
Oh, yeah. I'm not saying that she don't be stealing. The whole battle with Lil' Kim, where she's stealing her styles and everything like that.
No.
Yeah. But then again, there's a lot of stealing that happens in hip-hop.
She opened nothing. She just walked through the door that other Black women opened for her. Okay? We're not even gonna do that.
The way I'll say is she opened doors, but she locks the door on anybody who isn't going to serve her.
She ain't opened no damn door. She walked through a door that was already open. Right. We already had female rappers, Remy Ma. We already had them.
We did.
She ain't no different from any of them. Let's be real.
She's not different, but at the same time, Nicki did get a different level of respect than a lot of other female rappers.
Because she was, okay, I'll say she was open and honest about her surgeries. That's why they can give her respect, because at least she wasn't going around like, I'm natural. Look, we know she done got ass.
She did have,
we know the titties ain't real. We know she probably had her nose done. But
a lot of people in the industry too. That's a lot of the aesthetics that you have to match if you want to be popular. And she's a part of the problem with that too. But like, I'll give her certain credits for what she did to change for the game. And I both ironically and unironically love that song she has with Mariah Carey. I can't remember the name of it right now. But
About My Face one.
Yes, that's my song.
I used to love that song. I loved it. But see, that was before. That was before all the bullshit. I actually loved Massive Attack. That was like my favorite fucking song from her, and that was on her mixtape.
I vaguely remember.
That was the album. Like my issue with her for real are her fans. Her fans will attack you. I've been attacked by Nicki fans before because I said I wasn't going to watch the Potomac Housewives reunion that she was going to be hosting on. Why would I watch it if I don't like her? And they were just mad. Well, don't watch it then. Okay, I just said that. Like, hello.
Look, you can't help the Barbs. They're like Trump supporters, but on some.
They are like little Trump supporters. And they be trying to dox you and shit. I'm like, what the fuck is wrong with y'all? But then the person did say that some of them Barbs are on her payroll.
But that makes sense. They said Tasha K is on the payroll, which makes sense
I've
why
been
she would
Tasha K
go.
said she was on the payroll.
It
That
makes
was
sense why
years
she would
ago.
go into like go through a lawsuit into debt over defending this whole lie, because whatever inside leaks they thought they had from Cardi B's team, she was gonna stick by that through the end for Nicki's sake.
Man, that this whole situation is absolutely nuts. If you guys don't know about, this whole mess, just go on to Twitter or Instagram. It's a whole bunch of the profiles that still got all the screenshots. But let's go to our first commercial break, you guys.
Artemis of the Dodecatheon is a fantastical whirlwind of action, strong characters, mystery quests, and a lot of drama. 4.9 stars on Inkit. Purchase it on Amazon today.
All right, y'all, for our next topic, we want to talk about Brian Fox, who I know in the pictures looks like he's a person of color, but not only does he swear he's Greek and Italian, he's moving beyond movements like Keep Bay Ridge White. He has all kinds of affiliations with people who are Patriot Front and other white nationalist groups, and he actually is kind of underwriting, like using shell companies to put money into the campaign of Mark Zukiewicz, who's like also connected with white supremacists, people who said white pride at January 6th. He was at January 6th. And through some of the shell companies, he says he's a business owner, he's an entrepreneur, that he had a restaurant, even though that was unfounded, that his family owns 3 to 4 restaurants, even though like that hasn't been found out to be true. And in reality, his like background is in like brokerage firms and these like little shell company things that's going on. But I feel like he's definitely a man after Trump's own heart. Like he posts a lot of information with a lot of QAnon like type of conspiracies and about the election being rigged. He said when he lost city council last year that his election was rigged and that he was getting votes from dead people and mail-in votes shouldn't count. And now he's running for New York State Senate, and the dude whose campaign he's basically helping fund through like different shell companies and stuff like that, he's running for the US Senate for New York. So I think people who are very quick to like try and stop like progressive activists from coming to the neighborhood, who are saying things like, oh, crime is driving people out of the city, even though like numbers actually show the population in Bay Ridge and the population for the city in general, Brooklyn, is increasing. People who have all the support for white nationalists, I feel like they should, like, I know free speech and everything like that. I'm a big proponent of free speech, but I feel like especially after 2020, especially after 2021, 2022, with the way they moved with the Supreme Court, the way that's moved with Roe v. Wade and all these other things like anti-trans, anti-LGBT laws that they're pushing, is giving very segregation today, segregation tomorrow, segregation forever energy to let people who have all these white nationalist ties run for office. And especially because you're going to be in control of people's lives, you're going to have a say over how the police, govern people's lives. You're going to have a say of looking the other way and funding them even more when the police do things to these communities. And these are communities that are becoming more diverse, have been voting blue and everything like that. And you're just becoming an aggressive face to try and pull the community back, especially if you're associated and liking tweets saying, oh, he's going to make Bay Ridge white again. So what do y'all, I wanted to give before I pass it, I want to give credit to someone on Instagram. Their ad is Meadow Chan. I'm gonna probably put it in the description. They do CopWatch. They follow different people from cops to campaigns like this that have very like white nationalist energies to like see the way they're passing out like propaganda through these communities. And he put me onto the story, and I feel like with the election coming up for New York.
I think his thing did something.
I was just saying, I want to give credit to CopWatch on Instagram. I'm gonna put it in the description, but he put me onto the story. And with the election coming on August 23rd, I just wanted to highlight this because I don't feel like people like this should be representing Brooklyn. I don't want to go to Bay Ridge and feel like it's a sundown town that I gotta get out of before a bunch of people chase me away with things saying, "We're keeping it white, bitch." But what do y'all think?
I think this is the dumbest shit that I have ever heard. When you first came to me with this whole topic, I was like, keep what? Like, that is so stupid. Like, you sound so stupid. Keep Bay Bridge white. Like, I wonder if he's pro-life. Is he pro-life?
He probably, he's a Republican, so he probably is.
Shit. Yeah, be careful, y'all, because he'll ban
he's coming for uteruses.
Abortion, honey.
And he's saying that white Republican men are being targeted and all that other energy.
Let me tell you something. You are not being targeted, sir. You made yourself a target. You're putting a target on your back when you do shit like this. Like, I do not understand what is the fascination of wanting to just segregate a neighborhood. Like, my neighborhood has always been a mixture, but it is mainly Black. But I still had, El Salvadorians. I have white people. I got Asian people here. Okay. Like, there's nothing wrong with being able to have like several different cultures in a neighborhood. Like, it's just like, y'all white nationalists got to get yourselves together. He should not be able to run for New York State Senate. He shouldn't. And I get it that we can't just be like, oh, you can run for Senate, because that's, not how that works, because anybody can run for Senate. Shit. There was a, I cannot remember, a guy, I believe he was in Virginia, and he wanted to run for, I believe, governor. And he was very much into pedophilia and stuff like that. That's what this kind of, like, the type of vibes this gives me. Like, he was a white nationalist as well. And he did not win, y'all. I'm just put that out there.
Thank God, but it's crazy that like think about it. Louis Farrakhan probably couldn't get on to vote the ballot for a vote for anything.
We ain't even like this with Farrakhan owners.
People like this regularly, people would be like, oh, he's got all this and men, whatever. But someone like regularly white nationalists, like Lauren Boebert, like, that's how passionate I feel about it. Lauren Boebert to fucking Margaret Taylor Greene talking about, oh, it's good to be a Christian nationalist. It's good to be a nationalist. It's like, listen, we need to stop these niggas, or else we need to stop these niggas. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, and like you said, like, Bay Bridge is going to be a sundown town if he does actually get in there. Like, think of all the laws that he can just scratch for New York, like, and the ones that he'll input. Like, I want y'all in New York to think about that. Think about the future of your kids, your grandkids, your great grands. Don't let them win, y'all. Don't let them.
I'm trying to get my thoughts together about this guy. He said, make it white again, you said, right?
Well, yeah, there's a movement that he's attached to called Make Bay Ridge White Again.
Yeah. Is he fucking stupid?
I'm sorry. It's
Like,
the way
I just feel as though like he's like one of those people who trying to like one of those white power people movement. Make some
the Ku Klux Klan.
Yeah,
Yeah.
KKK people.
Yeah. Oath Keepers.
Yeah, he's
I
got a lot
don't
of people
remember
in
the
his
other ones.
campaign too.
Oh, the Proud Boys.
Yeah, Proud Boys, Patriot Front.
What the hell is
Wait,
that?
wait. Now the Proud Boys. I personally say I have a couple of people in there. It's a mixture of black, whites, Asians.
Yeah. Yeah. And they're idiots.
They're more of they speak what's on their mind. They don't give a fuck. And they're one of the people like, oh, I'm not racist. I have an Asian friend. I'm not racist. I have a black friend. What the fuck that got to do with you? What the fuck you saying? You know? It's just I don't know, man. I gotta see it with my own eyes. I gotta be right in that spot to witness somebody say some shit like that. Because right now I don't know what to really say. But if I'm there in person and they say some shit like that to me, I probably have a different motive.
Well, a lot of them moving like real quietly with putting literature all over the place. That's like has that type of propaganda.
Make it white again. It was never white. It was never white.
That's all I'm just gonna give him the eye. Like seriously, like really? Is this what we're talking about?
Yeah.
If I said what I wanted to say,
no, go ahead.
Throw me in jail.
Go ahead.
No, I'm not gonna say it. Because they might throw me in jail. Because we need to. Yeah, I'm not gonna say it. But it's a.
Yeah, I catch.
It's a damn shame. It's pitiful. And then
yeah. You know what? I recently found out that there is an ANC in my neighborhood. Not my ANC, but there's down the street a little bit. All right. So down the street, we different ANCs and shit, right? This ANC is a Trump supporter, honey. And she cuckoo. She said some wild shit. I mean, she be talking to her constituents like dang shit. I was like, thank God that's not my damn ANC. Because woo, honey, I would have blasted your ass. You would hate me. I promise. You would hate me, little racist bitch. I'm sorry, y'all. I ain't need to get like that, but racist ass bitch.
I'm gonna definitely put links in the description, like the 2 links I found that had the most information about him and also about some of the things that's been going on in the neighborhood. Because, like, think about it, if it could happen in New York, we already see what time is coming all across the country. And it's like, and think about it, I only found out about this guy because somebody who follows cops and follows these politicians put me onto it. I had no idea about this dude or about the dude who's running for state senate, who he's attached to, who's even more deeply ingrained into like all these white nationalist groups. So like they're making moves, and we gotta be aware. We gotta be ready with our own response for this type of function.
Yeah. Get a gun license. Get a concealed carry. Get it, cause they out here wilding. Okay. Get your concealed carry license, y'all.
And train with it. Don't just get it.
Yeah,
get it.
Train. Go to the range.
Train. There's nothing like someone having a gun and not knowing how to use it when they need to use it. Don't fumbling around when the shit hit the fan. Get that gun license, get that gun, and train your ass off so you ready.
Yep. Because they changing laws. They are already doing crazy things. Like, just be very careful. Okay. So let's go to our next commercial break, honey.
Artemis of the Dodecatheon is a fantastical whirlwind of action, strong characters, mystery quests, and a lot of drama. 4.9 stars on Inkit. Purchase it on Amazon today.
It's your man, Samurai, here for you again. And my topic today, I think is a good one. We'll see if my co-host thinks it's a good one. But is technology slowly killing us? You know, I picked this topic today because I've been doing a lot of thinking. And it's funny because I've had a lot of conversations about this the last couple of weeks. I feel like technology, man, it's slowly killing us. It's slowly making us more lazy, like our bodies, for one. Just touching on one thing, obviously, I can't hit everything right here, but was designed for us to walk. We were designed to move. We were designed to be moving. Even the shape of our face, even though, let me grab this dog. Don't you do
That
it.
dog is like, that's right, you better let him know. Yeah.
I'm sorry, y'all.
You're
Even
fine.
even the shape of our feet are designed to be walking, even like without shoes. But then when you think about it, we got the modern day cars. And everything that we got has made us so lazy. You know what I'm saying? Even our shoes. It is changing what we were designed to be able to do. And when you think about some of that stuff, it's crazy. I mean, even a little bit of exercise we would get from getting up and changing the channel. Now you can sit in your bed and push a button on your phone. You know, it's crazy. So how do y'all feel about this?
I'm gonna say yes and no. I'm gonna say yes and no. Now, when it comes to the shoes, sir, shoes have been around for a very long time. Very long time. Okay. And shoes, actually, I believe like the ice age. The ice age. Because we're not going to be walking around in snow and getting frostbite. So shoes covered. Like I think they have found like footprints of like the earliest known snowshoe. I have to find that and put it in the description. But yeah, the earliest known snowshoe. They have like whatever it is, you know, it's very interesting. But yes, technology is killing us, because I do feel like when it comes to like the communication,
Right.
a lot of people don't know how to communicate anymore. Like, I've noticed this.
Oh yeah.
It's like everybody's very, I know I could be short in text messages, but like if you're in person with me, oh, I will talk you to fucking death. Okay. Unless I really ain't got shit to say to you. Anyway, so it's killing. I believe sometimes it can kill socialization. I will say it has made some people lazy, but not everybody, because a lot of technology has like enhanced a lot of things for us, like when it comes to businesses and making money. Like, people are being able to do that and being able to reach wider audiences with technology, because we have Amazon, you know, where people can buy something and they can live all the way in the UK and they can receive it, instead of, you know, just having a local type of thing. But yeah, I think that it can help and hurt, you know. But I definitely understand your point, because people are just kind of like when it comes to like TikTok and these little trends that we were talking about last week, you know, people are actually getting hurt. Like, I don't really remember us getting into these stupid situations like these kids are now. Yeah. Like, I know that we did have the knockout challenge or whatever the hell it's called, but how many of us really did it? Like, a lot of people get cyberbullied now. People can hide behind fake profiles. and just terrorize people. So that it works on your mental health and the way you see yourself as well. So
I was going to actually go a different direction with it, where I believe technology is killing us, but thanks to capitalism and corporate greed. Because you talk about the Industrial Revolution, you talk about climate disaster, you talk about the fact that, like, I was just reading a story today about how in rainwater, there are these things now called forever chemicals that are found in rainwater to unsafe levels, and it's across the country, even in remote areas. And you talk about acidification and like how the potential for life to die off in our oceans is rising with the ice caps melting, and you're talking about the potential for all kinds of new diseases and pandemics that could result, viruses that have been locked away for thousands and hundreds of thousands and all these type of years that could like start infecting us. We talk about just look at how we had to deal with COVID and monkeypox. Nigga, we not ready. When you talk about, even we're talking about the algorithms on these social media sites that's radicalizing us more down into, like, just look since like 2016 till now, all the white nationalism that's popped off, all of the, the bigotry that's popped off. Just look at basically, even with talking about socializing and dating online, how so many people, they have all these options, but yet the algorithm is literally designed to keep us on there for as long as possible. And so less of us are actually finding the match we want and finding fulfilling relationships. So I think technology is killing us in the sense that, like, it makes companies more money to not give a fuck about sustainability. And I would actually be more so for things like automation and all these other things if we redesign society in a way that, like, hey, guess what? You could work less. You could be home more. Your hobbies don't have to become the thing you do to survive or have a side hustle to make money. Your hobbies could be things you do to enjoy and, like, spread that energy to other people and have creativity and making connections, rather than you just like, this is the only way of getting out of poverty. And if we redesign society in a way that actually notice that productivity is up, but wages ain't going up, that, like, rent is going up, but your paycheck is still where it's at. Like, we have the technology to build a better world for our society, but corporate greed keeps us from having that. And corporate greed is pushing us closer and closer to, like, disaster. I mean, look, between Russia and China already, we have two situations that could very easily end in nuclear war. Like, I think technology kills us in those ways, where, like, we're constantly evolving our tools for death and profit, but not evolving ways to, like, actually make society better.
I don't think. All right, so it's a yes or no with the situation topic. Yes, technology is slowly killing us because the young teens they act like a bunch of earheads. They dunce. They really don't know anything without technology. Because you take away technology from them, they're like like clueless of society. When we was growing up, we didn't know about technology. We made the best of the best. You know what I'm saying? And now we got technology. That's just a cherry on top.
Yeah, I mean, technically, we had computers though.
Yeah, but we had computers, but we wasn't like dark. We wasn't, when we want to meet up with our friends in high school and all that. We used to tell them, "Hey, meet up at this place. We're gonna meet up. Gonna walk to school." Or we went outside and actually played football, baseball, street hockey. We was active.
Yeah.
And now, as technology, to me, technology is just a plus for me, because now, doing that, I'm doing my business and everything. I can have the power of just promoting my stuff on the go.
Yeah.
Now, even if I don't want technology, I still promote myself by wearing my stuff and actually know how to communicate and talk with people. Other than these young teens, they cry over not having a phone bill paid because why they need technology. Right now, I'm talking about for the younger kids. If technology was shut down, how many kids would actually survive? Not one of them. They're too hooked up on technology, and it's sad because you can ask them, do a simple math problem. Oh, okay, I got what you doing with your cell phone. Oh, I need it. You don't need it. You don't need it. Do it with your head. You can't even tell them to do long multiplication without technology.
Ooh.
They only know how to do shortcut, but not long long term. They don't know how to write in cursive. You know why? Because it got now technology where so you just tap your finger or just write something, it turns into cursive. They really don't know anything.
Yeah, but I don't think society's gonna end if you can't write cursive. And I think like
No. But see, they should be able to at least write in cursive so that they can make a signature so they can sign a check.
People
they don't know how
to do signatures with their thumbs or their faces. Like that's probably what society's moving towards. It's gonna be more electronic. It's gonna be more just the same way we started with the phone.
What if it don't work? What if the face thing and the fingerprint thing don't work?
Well, they're useless. Because
when I cash checks, I still had to sign my check. And I had to put the finger on there, but I still had to sign that damn check.
Yeah, but true. If enough people don't know how to do it, society, you think they're gonna not take their money because they don't like society's gonna figure a way to still take your money. I'm like, all right.
Yeah, it's just like delay. It might be a slight delay.
Yeah,
and that's the point. And I think it's making us stupid. Like really, like because we're so reliant on technology now. What's going to happen? Like, I don't think the next big attack is going to be a military or guns. It's going to be like a EM, and they're going to just shut down all technology. And the funny thing is, if they do that, I think almost half of the population is not going to know what they're not going to know what to do. They wouldn't survive in the real apocalypse scene.
Yeah.
They wouldn't know what to do. As soon as the regular food runs out, they're gonna be clueless.
But y'all, like, remember when Facebook and Instagram went down, and like people were losing their minds?
Oh yeah.
See, I'm like, yo, I'm glad I had Twitter, but I also went and did some other shit because, like, I don't need to be on the phone all fucking day. I got shit to do. Like that shit was hilarious for 6 hours.
But I still think we're not thinking like how relative to ourselves, like whenever we went to a blackout. Like if power shut out, if the stores like ran out of stock because of like a supply chain issue, if you lost water, a lot of people would be fucked, and we wouldn't know what to do because we lost a lot of skills that we used to have back in the days of farming and agriculture. We don't know how to fucking make our own metal the way people used to have to in the past. Like society like relies on each other for society to continue to function.
Yeah.
And you could say like there's all kinds of skills. Like if the stores run out, which one of us is gonna know how to start farming again? Like people used to tell time by fucking sundial and stuff like that.
I can do that though. Because my cousin had a sundial in her yard. So
most people don't. And most people or like telling it from the shadow of your own body. Like most of us don't have those skills because as society changes, you don't need to keep the same skills.
You don't need
but I think what's most present is that we're ignorant to the fact of how quickly shit can go left and how everything is like a deck of cards. And we really do need to start thinking about how we like protect ourselves, our families, and society in general before like something comes and knocks the whole deck down.
Yeah, I feel like, look, y'all, please just make sure that your kids are doing more than just being on their phones and playing video games. Because even though, yes, I had video games when I was, young, and I still do, but I still went outside. I still got fresh air. I got vitamin D from the sun. I made friends that I could touch, like a lot of people have friends that they can't touch because they live in another, place or whatever, which I will say technology has helped a lot of people who weren't able to make friends. They made friends with people that don't live, in their state or country. So I will say that that's a good thing from it. But yeah, people are getting lazy. They're getting lazy. They are following people that they shouldn't be following. They're finding out things that, are they're getting radicalized. Like, you said, they're getting radicalized because they are able to Google things and they think that this is right when it's not. It's not right. Like the white nationalism, the Nazism, the Ku Klux Klan, anything that has like hatred towards another person, it's just not good to have. And a lot of people don't really realize that. They just, like, oh, well, this is how I feel. Da, 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 da. No, we got to stop it. We have to nip it in the bud. Parents, please watch what your kids are doing. Please. Because there are grown adults that will get on this technology and play with your kid. Okay. Not, and I don't mean in the basketball way. I mean the, oh no, you are going to go to jail way. Okay. So yeah. But let's go to our next commercial break.
Artemis of the Dodecatheon is a fantastical whirlwind of action, strong characters, mystery quests, and a lot of drama. 4.9 stars on Inkit. Purchase it on Amazon today.
So the next topic that I have brought up, a very interesting topic. I hear this a lot lately. So the topic is that I brought up is: Do you think that men who are successful will support a woman who isn't successful, versus a woman who's successful would take care of men who isn't successful in any way, any type of shape or form? And I believe that it is a strong yes on the man's side. If a man's successful, some men don't care about, if a female is successful, she could work at Hooters or KFC or whatever the case might be. He would support her. Some guys will support her no matter what. Versus a woman, okay, let's put it like this, like Oprah. She won't look at the man who doesn't have any type of status when it comes to money.
You mean Stedman?
It's much harder because that's how I look at it. Because let's see, a successful guy. I'm gonna just throw a random name. Let's say LeBron James, successful guy, very talented. Say that he wasn't married or anything like that, and he dated a girl. She could be pretty young, and then she's an earhead. Some guys would accept that. Vice versa, when it comes to female, some females won't accept that, and that's where the double standard rule comes at. Some people might agree with me, some people might not agree with me. But 9 out of 10, I don't really hear a lot of women saying that they man's a bum, whatever, and they take care of him. Some women might be scared if they take care of the guy, he might cheat. But what is the percentage of a man that's successful taking care of a woman that isn't versus a woman that's successful and a man isn't? I would like to get your input.
I love this.
All right, so I can actually give you a good insight to that. So I've been in both roles. So I've dated successful men that had money, all that. And it's not that it's more, I think, okay, so it's more, I guess it's more traditional that, men will take care of, a woman or whatever, despite her status. But I'm gonna be honest, a lot of these successful men want somebody that's on their level. Like, that's why, like, they were looking at me. But when it comes to women wanting to, take care of a man or whatever, you have to show that potential that you are worth being taken care of. Because if you can't show me that if I'm helping you and you're just sitting around the house not doing anything, that's going to be like a stressor on us, because one, we're already thought of to, once we come home from work, we got to cook dinner, we got to cook your breakfast, we got to clean the house, but yet you have been sitting here this whole time and you've done nothing. That is going to annoy the fuck out of us, okay? And usually that is the reason why a lot of women don't want to take care of men, because they will sit there and not do the things that you have asked them. You say, hey, can you fix that toilet that's been leaking for like a week? Okay. And you come home, that bitch still leaking. Okay. No. And then also, yes, like you said, cheating. Cause now they at home by themselves. They bored. If they ain't playing their video game, they probably doing something else that they should not be doing. Okay. And then there are some guys that, like I said, they'll show that potential. They're like, hey, I want to start this business. I want to do this. I want to do that. Or I want to write this book. I want to show the potential, show that you are going to do something with whatever I'm giving you to take care of you. But I don't want to take care of somebody that don't want to really fend for themselves. Because what if something happens to me? What are you going to do?
Yeah.
I like that.
Thank you.
I believe that is yes. There are females that would take care of their man just like there are dudes. However, and I do think this is a sex thing. That's why I don't think sex is an ego. Now, some may call it old-fashioned. I don't think it's more. I would not say it's old-fashioned. To me, I look at it more as the king, especially when you become the king in the relationship. You have certain duties that you're supposed to do. Point blank, period. Like any guy, and I'm sorry if this offends anybody, but you're not a man to me if there's certain things that you don't do. And when it comes to finances, I wouldn't say you're not a man if unfortunately you just can't do it and your woman has more than you. But as a man, typically, and this is where I guess the idea of the old school comes in, the man typically is supposed to take care of the woman. The woman should not have to work. She should be at home taking care of the house, taking care of the clothes. There are certain things that I feel the woman is supposed to take care of. Because of the way the world has gone, it's this equal everything. It's this, the woman have to work, the woman do this. But for real, that's not how it was intended. The man was supposed to be out there busting the butt while the woman took care of home. The issue is men did not do their job. And we keep pointing the fingers at women, but I'll say it out loud. Men did not do their job. So women had to get up and say, well, let me take a job to help the household. Let me go out here and do this. Because typically they were supposed to stay with their mom and dad until a man came along. And the whole idea of marriage was, I'm taking your daughter now. So everything that your father did for you, all the love your father got you, your father making sure you had clothes on your back, your father making sure you had a roof over your head, all those typical things that man coming in is supposed to do. We've dropped the ball as men. So now our woman has gotten up and they have become independent. This whole idea of independent was never there if men did their job. So in that sense, a woman shouldn't have to take care of a man. A man should be taking care of a woman, and if a woman decides to go to work, That should be a bonus, if anything.
So, you know that we've had female pharaohs, right?
Yeah.
And they had to work. They didn't just sit around cleaning shit. They actually did laws and everything. Like we tend to forget because we don't really learn about this in school, but we tend to forget about the female leaders. Like we've had
matriarchies too throughout society.
You said what?
That's because
Or that there are matriarchies too throughout society.
Yes, and I believe there is a whatchamacallit, who the damn what's called the Woman King, who the Dora Milaje is actually based off of. That's a whole woman tribe. Okay, like they don't play games. They will kill you, and they will not think twice about it. Once they hit a certain.
But that's the thing. Not a.
What?
Not a. Someone.
Okay, hold on. Once they hit a certain age, they had to go to training. That was it. They trained and they had to, learn how to fight combat, war combat. These are like 5-year-olds. Okay. And they was whooping ass in their training. But yeah. Go ahead.
Okay. I know, I was gonna say, we underestimated how much capitalism has happened.
This loud ass noise.
No, I was gonna say, we underestimate how much capitalism has an effect on how we get into relationships, marriage, when we start families, all, like, I've discussed some of this in like my black women divesting from black love videos that I had on my channel. And then we also talked about some of this too with the Tyrese and Zealy Timothy situation, where it's not so much that like if a man wants a poor woman, like poor, like anyone who's not rich to him will probably be poor. But we talk about poor women, he's going off to like sex tourism in another country. But like usually he's looking for younger, in the sense that she's not gonna have the same amount of money as him. She might be ambitious, but she's like in a certain career, she has dreams. He can put that on, and he has a sense, like a type of control he can put over her financially. And there's like, I remember going to college with a guy talking about, oh yeah, I don't want my woman to work. I'm like, dude, what kind of job? You're talking about being like in the nursing field. What kind of job are you trying to get that you're gonna be able to like provide for a whole wife and kids for her just to, like, why do you want that? What is this traditionalism that you want?
Well, nursing actually pays a lot.
It pays a lot, but for example, look at the economy today where most people can't afford homes, most people can't even afford apartments by themselves. Like more people are waiting till later to start their families. More people are moving moving back home or moving out later because of the economy. And we just try to continue to keep these same traditional patriarchal things in place to like reaffirm our manhood, by realizing, hey, it's better if your woman is a partner. And often there's a lot of men who go through a type of period, like, because especially right now with more women, especially Black women, getting their degrees and getting high positions and jobs, more Black women are finding a trouble of actually getting married and getting partnerships because there's only so many men like at their level financially. And so like you have men who are more status, who have more options of women, because there's only so many women who are at that level with them financially. Like there's that many more women, but only so many men. So it's a whole thing called the golden penis syndrome of like, and they be like, I can just keep playing this game all day long with these bitches, and women like getting bitter and being like, anytime that they've taken on a man in his dreams, like you said, Queen, is a situation of like, either that nigga is going to actually like do stuff around the house, but that might challenge his own manhood, or he might like start feeling insecure and start going out and cheating, or start being like, fuck you, fuck it that you can do, because he feels the man should have some type of financial control.
Yeah.
I think we really.
Let me ask you a question.
Go ahead.
Do you think women will respect men if they aren't working and they're just bums?
No.
But there's a difference between not working and bums. Like if you're not working, but you still do things around the house and you still hold it down.
The thing is, do you think a woman is turned on when a man who isn't working, who don't want to work?
Out of the mouth.
Don't want to work is a different thing.
No.
Don't want to work. not what there are many women who give them that
wait. I'm
and they lose
asking
their
you.
job.
No,
and they stay with them.
listen.
Wait, y'all.
Listen to what I'm saying.
Mhm.
Do you think a woman will respect, and it's a turn, do you think women can turn on or respect men who doesn't work or who don't want to work?
Who doesn't want to work? No.
Who doesn't
who
work or
doesn't
who
work?
doesn't want to work?
Who doesn't work? I think she can, especially if he's still ambitious, he's still doing things.
Queen,
then yes.
Let me ask you a question, Queen. Would you respect a man or even be horny to anything necessary, sexual, whatever, if a man isn't working or he don't want to work?
How long has he not worked?
It's in general.
How long has he not worked?
It's in general.
Actually, no.
That matters, though. It
matters. It matters. How long has he not worked?
I would say 6 months and more.
No, my coochie is going to be dry as a fucking desert.
Thank you.
Some women like to be submissive. What happened?
I feel like you ain't doing shit. If you're putting in applications and you are actively looking for a job, the coochie will be like a fucking mermaid, okay?
But how long would it be like that? Not for long.
As long as I know that you're actively trying, it'll be like that until you get it.
Top of that,
but you think
a woman is going to
be? But if you're paying all, but listen, if you're paying all of the bills, I will
still respect
no
him
matter
because
what,
at least he's actively trying. But if he's not actively trying, this bitch is a desert.
Okay, and also women are going to be the type of people who will be behind you, pushing you into like, hey, why don't you do this type of job? Or hey, I know somebody who's looking for someone in this position. Women
let me tell you something.
Not work forever.
There's no excuse. Listen. There's no excuse. Listen, there's no excuse for a man to say he can't find a job. Dishwashing job.
Actually, let me tell you one thing.
The
economy right now, in the job workforce right now, Listen. I had applied to jobs for at least, I want to say like.
I'm talking about the man, not you. I'm talking
No,
about.
I know, but I'm saying this is for everybody. This is happening to everyone. I put in applications for a very long time, and I'm just getting a call back. After 8.
There's a reason why so many niggas turned to drug dealing back in the day. There's a reason why so many niggas turned to hustling back in the day, because they weren't either getting jobs that would actually pay what they needed to be providers, or they just weren't in the line to be like whatever their educational level, whatever their degrees level, their credentials level was. It wasn't looking out for them that way to have those certain types of jobs. So like we've talked about like how drug dealers were once like a high position type of person that women would go to, is like, oh, he has money. That was because that was the way of opportunity for them. Like niggas will make waves, but women respect a man who has ambition, who has that drive. Yeah. And even if he's not working,
since you say that, I'm gonna go back to my question again. If a man doesn't have ambition, doesn't work, or don't want to work, do you think women would be turned on? Yes or no? Is it yes or no question?
No, because exactly like you said, if you add that he doesn't have ambition and he's just trying to live off her, but there are plenty of men who've been in a situation where all they have to give a woman is dick and time.
But the thing is, given
those ways, and she's still with him as long as he's doing those things. When he starts falling back off that, and his insecurities start to get him, and
men can get pussy anywhere, females can get dick anywhere. That's played out. You have to bring something to the table. So if you don't bring something to the table, how long? Listen. How long can you master stroke a girl until she catch on and say, yo, this nigga ain't doing shit, bro? She start to get dry. That's why I say dudes don't have ambition. So therefore, when guys say they don't work, you can always find a job somewhere. It's also everywhere.
You can always find a job, but every job is not going to pay your bills the same way.
But listen, it doesn't matter.
Even if it's like McDonald's. No. Like, even if it's McDonald's, like, I will still respect you because at least you are going to work.
Exactly. As long as you're bringing some type of income to the table. Dick ain't always gonna master stroker. Dick ain't always gonna.
It's not always going to be master.
It's
I'm
not.
talking
You're
about
right.
the matter of fact
You can
of
listen.
the
You
intimacy
can
of a
take.
relationship. If you actually stay up
Hold
on
on.
top of that, then guess what? More
You
women
can
are
take.
willing to stay
Listen.
with that
You
because
can.
they know this might be a
Hey,
temporary thing.
Listen.
Than
You
definitely
guys.
not being.
Hey, people.
You can.
We
Yeah.
need to go to our commercial break. Let's finish this on the after show, okay?
Right.
Your microphone's dead. Okay.
No, it's not. It's off.
Oh.
All right, y'all. We'll finish this on the after show.
Artemis of the Dodecatheon is a fantastical whirlwind of action, strong characters, mystery quests, and a lot of drama. 4.9 stars on Inkit. Purchase it on Amazon today. A to Z Creations is a Black woman-owned business that creates customized items such as rolling trays, clothing, tumblers, glasses, bags, jewelry, and more.
All right, you guys, it is time for promotions. So, you guys, I am going to be promoting my shoe line. It's called Queen Pedii, of course, by Queen Pedii. Feel royal, honey. So I have two shoes out right now, the Marcus and the Sex Kitten. I'm sorry. Ooh, Sex Kitten and Marcus. And you guys can buy them from the links. I need 7 pre-orders, you guys, in order to get these shoes sent out. And I mean, I want to see you guys wearing the shoe, honey, especially the men, because I tailored it for you guys to make sure it's comfortable and everything. It's beautiful, the colors, you know. So, and I'm here to promote Boxy, a home decor subscription service that ships beautiful items once a month to your home. If you hate going to the store and not being able to decide on what to get out of all the choices, then this is definitely the subscription box for you. Use my code 10 of Queen Pedii. That's also linked below in the description box to get $10 off of your first box. Next, I want to promote my book, A Puppy Journey, Rampet's World. It's about my emotional support animal and how she saw the world through her eyes. You can purchase it on Amazon for Kindle. Last, I want to promote my blog, Queen Pedii Writes. You can find articles, craft videos, reviews, and more.
Hey, y'all, Tryst. Don't throw fit, because you know I don't give it. But people who do is Believe New York, and they're actually doing an environmental cleanup on tomorrow. Whenever y'all see this, tomorrow, August 6th, Saturday, from 11 a.m. to 2 p.m. at Lincoln Terrace, Arthur St. Summers Park. So we're meeting at that time. There's a form to fill out. Come and join us if you're in the New York area. Y'all know I normally do my challenges at Tompkins on Sunday, but especially like I told you at the beginning about the cart, that's on pause for now. But I do also have the YouTube channel, and we're gonna be bringing some new things to it soon. So be on the lookout, come out, support, subscribe, make a difference.
Your boy Samurai. And you know how I do. I put the words together to make you jump and be like, okay, but I know that was corny. But you should still check out the TikTok because there's some vicious stuff on there. And stay tuned because you know the clothing line is coming and it's all spiritual. I mean, I'm trying to get beyond just putting on a t-shirt, putting on some jeans. I mean, I want you to wear my stuff and walk outside feeling like $1,000. On the serious tip, it's coming soon, so stay tuned. I'm out.
All right, everyone. So, due to the website, right now I am still promoting bodysuits, t-shirts, hoodies, hats, bucket hats, and things like that. If you would like to know more, just DM me at possibility.clothing. I am also in the progress of doing my photography, my lingerie, nudist, portrait, and so on. Right now, I'm still in the progress of thinking of a name. I'm not sure if I'm going to combine it with my clothing brand or might give it a whole different name, but I'm still in the progress. But if anything, you can message me at awesomeability.clothing if you would like to give me some type of hints, something that you've seen similar, or you want to give me any idea. I'll make sure I accommodate it, and I'll make sure I give you guys any type of percentage, a percentage from the money that I'm bringing for the idea. If I like it and people like it, hey, maybe we might be partners someday. Never know. But just message me at awesomeability.clothing, and from there I will respond back to you within 12 to 24 hours. Thank you.
All righty, you guys. So please like, share, and subscribe. Subscribe to our Patreon. It will help us become better and get different, software for our show and, just make it better. Also, our Discord, join it so we can have conversations. You know what? We have other socials and you guys can access them from the link in the description, the link tree, y'all, link tree, and get ready for the after show at 9. Yes. We will see you guys in the next one.
This is not your normal session.